Good morning. Welcome to this November 3rd edition of our E3 Weekly Market Report. Exports have just come out. We're going to review those right now. Cotton had net sales of 160,400 running bales. That's up 24% from the previous week, but down 25% from the 4-week average. Increases were reported for China, taking 29,800 running bales. Indonesia took 29,400 running bales, and we've got Vietnam taking 26,800 running bales. Reaction of cotton. Cotton was up 30 just before this came out. Right now, cotton is up 35 at 68.95. Let's look at soybeans next. Big number, as we've been seeing, 2,514,100 metric tons. That's a marketing year high. That's up 28% from the previous week and up 34% from the prior 4-week average. China took 2,069,200 metric tons. We've got Germany taking 151,700 metric tons and Thailand taking 139,900 metric tons. Soybeans were up 2 cents just before the report. Right now, soybeans are up 2 cents. The market is anticipating a large number with no real reaction. Sometimes we have delayed reactions, but so far no reaction. Corn, net sales of 1,473,500 metric tons. That's up 84% from the previous week and up 24% over the 4-week average. Japan took 219,400 metric tons. Mexico took 206,100 metric tons, and Cuba, well, look at this. Cuba takes 204,300 metric tons. You don't see Cuba in these numbers very often. Maybe that's a sign of something that's about to start. Corn reaction. Corn up 1. Right now, corn is up 1. No reaction there. Wheat, 234,900 metric tons. Those are the net sales. We are down 64% from the previous week and down 54% from the 4-week average. Mexico took 141,700. Philippines took 77,900 metric tons. And we've got Venezuela taking 30,000 metric tons. Now, wheat was down before this report, 1 3/4, and right now wheat is down 2 1/4. So that's what we've got. We'll come back and look at these markets in just a minute. Looking at crop progress or harvest progress that came out Monday, cotton is 46% harvested. 46% is slightly under what is the average this time of the year. Normally we're 48%. Soybeans, 87% harvested this time of the year. Normally we're at 85%. Corn is 75% harvested. That's exactly what the normal is, or at least the last 5 years average. Winter wheat in the good to excellent category, 58% versus a previous week of 59%. And it is 86% planted, and that's very close to the average for this time of the year. Let's say just a few words briefly about the markets. Cotton market has seen the recent price action in cotton. We have seen just over the last week a high of 71.09 on October the 28th, a low of 68.07 yesterday. That's our range that we've been looking at here recently. So about a 3-cent range. Many analysts think that we're in a trading range that extends from 66 to the downside up to 72 to the upside. Open interest had gotten 3 days ago to a very, very high level, looking at around 262,000 contracts of open interest. Historically, when you get up into the area of 250,000, the market starts to stall out. The logic is the market has gotten too long, too many longs in the market, too many people in the boat. It just gets hard to stay up, and we'll see if that's true. But in the last few days, we have started to see open interest start to drop some. Seasonal lows still point down in cotton. Typically, low of the year is from mid-November to the first part of December. Corn and soybeans. We have sold off the last few days. Looking right now at soybeans that are up 3 and corn up 1. And as far as how low we could go, soybeans possibly down to 960 to 970 for January soybeans. Right now, January is at 989. Corn could get as low as 335 to 338. Right now, corn is trading at 347 and a quarter. So that's really it. One last look at the markets. Cotton is starting to rally some. It's up 49 at 69.09. The high of the day is 69.19. Soybeans are up a little bit higher than they were. Right now up 3. We were up 2 before the report. Corn is up a penny and a quarter, and corn was up 1, so not much reaction there to the exports. And lastly, wheat right now is down 2. We were down a penny and 3/4. So not a lot of reaction from these markets, although the cotton market has firmed up from this report. And that, of all the reports that came out, I think that was probably the least surprising of the reports, and yet the market has managed to rally some. So that's it. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.